respected dignitaries, faculty members, scholars, and dear friends. I'm Shaheen, and this is Bernadette Bamasai. On behalf of the Department of Tourism Studies, Pondicherry University, it's an honor and privilege to welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of our new program, MBA in Hospitality Management.
This program marks a new beginning, a step towards nurturing future leaders of the hospitality and tourism industry. We are delighted to have you all here to be a part of this special occasion.
It's my pleasure to begin today's program by welcoming our respected head of the department, who's an academician, researcher, and mentor with notable contributions to tourism education with expertise in indigenous and special interest tourism. I now invite respected Professor CBPS to deliver the welcome address.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Professor Prakash Babu, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, our esteemed Chief Guest, Madam Uma Maheshwari, Senior General Manager of Radisson Resort, Pondicherry Bay, our guest of honor, Madam Asha Gupta, Deputy General Manager, Pondicherry Tourism Development Corporation, esteemed Dean, Professor P. Nadarajan, Sir is Director, Culture and Cultural Relations. My colleagues on the dais, Professor Y. Venkat Rao, is also Dean, Students' Welfare, and Professor Sambat Kumar Swain, Dr. Sherry Abraham, and of the dais, head of the departments, officers, professors, scholars, and students. It is indeed a moment of great pride and significance for Department of Tourism Studies, Pondicherry University, as we inaugurate a new program in this academic year, the MBA in Hospitality Management in the Department of Tourism Studies, School of Management. For the last 35 years from its inception in 1991, Department of Tourism Studies has established itself as a center of excellence known for its commitment to quality education, research, and professional development in the field of tourism. Through its flagship programs, MBA in Travel and Tourism Management and a PhD in Program in Tourism Studies, the department has not only taught tourism, we have nurtured generations of scholars, professionals, and entrepreneurs who today stand as proud ambassadors of our department and for the university. However, we strongly believe that institutions and departments must certainly evolve with changing needs of the society and industry. The tourism and hospitality sector is expanding rapidly, creating new opportunities and demanding professionals with the specialized managerial knowledge and skills. Recognizing this changing landscape, department has taken an important step forward by expanding its academic portfolio in the field of hospitality management also. With great optimism and enthusiasm, we welcome the MBA in Hospitality Management to the academic family of Pondicherry University, and we look forward to build a strong bridge between Pondicherry University and hospitality, event, and associated sectors. We are truly happy to honor our respected Vice Chancellor. So Sir could join us today to inaugurate this program. So this initiative also reflects the visionary leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, who as part of his vision and the development plan for the Department of Tourism Studies, announced the introduction of MBA in Hospitality Management during our last Agansha, our annual industry institute event in the month of March 2006. All of us might be remembering it, and that was really an exciting moment for all of us. What was announced as a vision has now become a reality within just 4 months. That shows the headship of the university, the leadership of the university, and the collective efforts from many, from administration as well as from the department. So at this auspicious moment, I extend my respectful and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor P. Prakash Babu, sir. Now it is my great pleasure in extending warm welcome to our chief guest, Madam Uma Maheshwari. She's a Senior General Manager of Radisson Resorts, Pondicherry Bay. Madam is a senior hospitality professional with 3 decades of extensive experience in hotel and resort management. She brings with her expertise in operation leadership, P&L management, revenue optimization, guest experience enhancement, and strategic business growth. Her career highlights include leading multiple prestigious properties and consistently driving financial and operational sides of hotels and resorts. I welcome you, ma'am. It is my great pleasure to welcome Madam Asha Gupta, Deputy General Manager of PTDC, Government of Pondicherry. She is an alumna of IHM Chennai with more than 3 decades of rich experience in tourism and hospitality. Beyond her professional achievements, she has been a true mentor to our students, instrumental in giving internships and practical hand-on training experiences whenever possible in Pondicherry tourism. Ma'am, for your gracious presence and for continuous support to our department and for our students, we are grateful to you, and on behalf of the department, I welcome you. So I take this moment to acknowledge with deep gratitude the invaluable contributions of all our former directors, head of the departments, who contributed to this department. Each of them added new milestones and good practices during their tenure, and together we nourished a warm, bonded, family-like culture within the department, and we established good network in the industry network with our alumni members, which has helped us to build a strong reputation for the Department of Tourism Studies. I take this moment to acknowledge all deans and directors for their contribution to the department. I also welcome Dr. Sherry Abraham, Associate Professor, Department of Tourism Studies. She is also from a hospitality background, and she'll be taking on the mentoring role of our new MBA in Hospitality Management program. So I welcome you, ma'am, to this inaugural function. Off the dais, I'm so happy and overwhelming response to our invitation. We have head of the departments joined here. So I welcome Professor Sridhar sir, head of the Department of Banking Technology, Professor Shijin, head of the Department of Commerce, and all the professors joined here. I welcome you all. So it's my great pleasure to welcome our guest faculty members to this event. I welcome Dr. Arun, Dr. Preeti, Dr. Ivan. So they are, the young, energy they are bringing to this department. So now I welcome our team from EMRC, PRO and electrical section. They are always a great support to our department in all our events. So I welcome them to this inaugural function. It is my pleasure in welcoming now the young, research scholars of DTS and the first year and second year students of tourism and travel management. They are helping the department in organizing this event. So I acknowledge their contributions in organizing this event. I welcome them to this inaugural function of this program. And finally, with the great pleasure, I welcome the students of MBA Hospitality Management. So congratulations to each of you for being the first batch of this program. Being the first batch is always, you deserve a great appreciation. And we thank you for placing your trust in the Department of Tourism Studies. So you are the ones who are going to set standards for this new program. And I assure you that department will give you full support in helping you to build a wonderful career in hospitality. As you all know, hospitality is a highly specialized field. Our curriculum we have designed thoughtfully, which gives exactly the practical, hands-on experience directly from industry through internship and property visits. We will also shortly be signing MOUs with our leading industry partners, which will open up mutually beneficial opportunities for university as well as for the industry. So once again, with deep gratitude to everyone who initiated the steps and extended their support to making this day possible, and gracing this occasion with your presence. Moreover, with prayers for a truly wonderful beginning for this program, welcome you all once again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm words and for your continued leadership to the department. It gives us great pleasure to invite Professor P. Natarajan, Director of Culture and Cultural Relations, Pondicherry University, also the Dean School of Management, to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning to all of you. Very good morning. The most respected Vice Chancellor of our great university, Dr. Professor P. Prakash Babu sir, and the chief guest of the day, Ms. Uma Mageshwari, and the guest of honor, Ms. Asha Gupta, and the DTS Dions, Dr. Shibi and Sherry Abraham, and other faculty colleagues in the Department of TDS, and the faculty friends from other departments of the School of Management, and above all, my dear friends, good morning one and all again. I deeply happy in extending a warm welcome to you along with the HOD Dr. Sibi. And this day is one of the red letter day in the annals of Department of Tourism Studies, as well as the School of Management and also Pondicherry University. Pondicherry University is known for tourism and hospitality. So in that way, the program what is being initiated today is rightly, perfectly fitting to the Pondicherry regional feature. So definitely it will give a lot of job opportunities and all for the students who are joining in that. It all because of our great leader. As Sebi madam has pointed out, within 4 months we are able to crash it and implement the program and make it true. So this is how a person and a kind of executive, when you say a real executive, a top leader of an organization, he has to be in toes to see that the dreams are coming to reality. Dreams are coming into reality, which is really a difficult task in the present day context, because we have to manage with a lot of constraints. So simply saying that, sir, it is not possible, these facilities are not there, that is not there. No, somehow or other we have to start. And then we will try to crawl ourselves, then begin to run, and then run fast, like that we can go. But starting is really a big problem or challenge everywhere, especially in public sector unit like our universities. Okay. So in that way, with total involvement, Professor, our Vice Chancellor has conceived an idea and see that the hospitality management is the need of the hour, and our university let us take it as a program and implement it in this academic year itself. That's how this course has got birth. So today it is formally announced. This course is formally declared open, and the courses are going on. Already students are admitted, classes are also started. So formal inauguration to be done by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Prakash Babuji. So friends, it is really a great boon for all the young community who are across the country to take up the course and pursue it with a full of interest and involvement. Thereby you will be having a kind of bright career. Hospitality is the composite of many things. It is not only restricted to tourism, it relates with many things, and thereby it envisages a lot of job opportunities also, and you can become your own entrepreneur also. So in that way, hospitality management course program will be a perfectly tailor-made tailor-made course or curriculum for the young students who are assembling here, especially those who are believing in relations, those who are believing in servicing people. So for them, this course will be really a fitting one. That is why the word is hospitality management. No? So wherein you have to have the mindset to serve the people with a smile. Serve with smile. That should be the caption for all of you. And with that mindset, you have to come. And many of you might have got admission like a cakewalk. But you have to seriously pursue and see that you are coming out very successfully, because you will be the brand ambassador for the program. You will be the brand ambassador for this program. Being the first batch students, you may come across some shortcomings also, but bear it and cope up with the department people, and thereby this department will flourish like anything. And again, our leader, entire administration is supporting you. And sooner or later, this course will become a very greatly demanded course, and getting a seat in that course will be very difficult. Definitely, I am just visualizing it. Another 2 years, 3 years, how this course will be. So that definitely, just like that, you cannot get a seat, how you have got it now. So to that extent, this course will be very highly demandable one in the years to come. And the hospitality industry gives a lot of leadership opportunities, leadership job opportunities, especially the middle-level executives and the high-level executives, wherein you will be getting the job at a payroll of even 1 crore at the maximum. So like that it goes. And right now, the mid-level career itself is attracting 25 lakhs to 30 lakhs per annum. And similarly, high-level executive career may go in even still higher salary band. And then you will be getting a lot of global opportunities also. The hospitality industry is a kind of cross-border. It can go cross-border very easily, and thereby you can penetrate across the globe also by means of getting into big chain hotels. So what we have to do is, while pursuing the course, you have to love the course, you have to understand what it requires, what it imparts, how to mold ourselves. That is very much essential. You have to sizzle yourself for this course. So thereby you will be a fitting person for the different job roles, such as the hotel general manager, then director of food and beverages, director of sales and marketing, even and a wedding planner, hospitality consultant, revenue manager. So many opportunities are there, but for which you have to dream it now itself, identify the career, and you have to shape yourself in such a way, thereby you will be perfectly getting into. So for which career mapping is very much essential. Definitely while handling classes and all, the teachers will give you a lot of ideas, and you have to keenly listen them and conceive an idea, career idea, and see that the career path has to be laid out. And you have to choose the right industry, and you have to get into that. And thereby you will be flourishing in a year 3 or 5. So definitely. Then after that, you can become your own entrepreneur also. That is what is called a protein career. Initially, we have to get into job. There we have to qualify ourselves, enrich ourselves by showing our excellent performance. And then you can get into protein career by means of taking up your own entrepreneurial venture in this area, hospitality area. Okay. So with this few words, once again, a lot of schools or competitors are there, like Amity School, Christ University, Bangalore, then Welcome Group Graduate Schools, Hotel Administration, and the Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management, Gwalior and Bhubaneswar. So they are all offering this program. So you have to compare the program, what is happening there, and you have to set a benchmark standard for them. Though they have established already and proved in the industry, but we have to run in a faster way, and thereby we will be able to compete them. Now, many private players are there. Private players, no chance. They are able to make the course, design the course in a very lucrative manner, and thereby they are easily convince the corporate entrepreneurs and get the placement for students also. So to that extent, our university program should go. So for which, as a student, your role is also very, very important, along with the faculty members of the department, and thereby this course will flourish like anything. So with these few words, once again, I extend my hearty greetings to the DTS and also the excellent members, especially Asha Gupta and Uma Megeshwari, who are really spontaneously agreed to come over here and greet you on this wonderful occasion, and they will be continuously supporting you also. And more or less, again, recently we had a talk or discussion among the Dean's group. Sir is also very particular in introducing the embedded apprenticeship program. Sir, this course may be perfectly fitting for that. Definitely, in one semester exclusively, we can earmark for apprenticeship.
We have planned our syllabus like that.
Yeah, syllabus like that. So that thereby apprenticeship will hold good. It is better than the internship. It is better than the internship, and you will be having an assurance of job opportunities also. So in that way, this will be the first or one of the first program, apprentice embedded program in our campus under the leadership of our great Vice Chancellor. So thereby, again, his dream will come into true. Though so far, no, the embedded program is taking place. So though I am guiding or helping other universities to do, we didn't do that. Now, in the moment when the hospitality management is coming to strike, I thought that it should be a kind of apprentice embedded program. Thereby, great job opportunity will be there, and we will be able to make a lot of the potential entrepreneurs also, with which there is a meaning in floating the course. So, with that few words, once again, I extend my hearty greetings to each and every one of you who pursued the course, who joined the course with full of interest and involvement. No, don't say that, sir, I have been called and given seats. No. it will not be happened after even the next year itself. It will not happen like that. It will be the most wanted course. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful address and your constant guidance to our department. I now invite Professor Y. Venkatrao, Dean of Students' Welfare, Pondicherry University, also Professor of Department of Tourism Studies, to offer his felicitations. As a former head of the department, he brings over 3 decades of experience in management education. Over to you, sir.
So, good morning, and all. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So, respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my dear students, our most respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Prakash Babu, and the Dean School of Management, and also Director Culture and Cultural Relations, and we have Chief Guest Ms. Uma Maheshwari, Senior General Manager. We have Ms. Asha Gupta, Deputy General Manager and Head of the Department, Professor Sibi, and another, my colleague on stage, Professor Sampath Kumar Swain, and Dr. Shari Abraham on stage, and off the stage, Head of the Department, Professor Sridharan and Professor Sijin, guest faculty of Department of Tourism Studies, scholars, second year MBA Tourism and Travel Management students, and first year tourism students, and at last who joined just this academic year, future hospitality professionals, MBA Hospitality Management students. So my job is here is felicitation address to talk on this occasion. My memory goes back with tourism department, my association in last 20 years. Now I am working with Professor Prakash Babu as a Dean Students Welfare. Sometimes I get an opportunity to observe Vice Chancellor closely, the way in which he is taking forward this university. Similarly, when I was head of the department for 8 years, almost all 6 years, Professor J.A.K. Tharin was Vice Chancellor. I too get an opportunity with other colleagues to work closely with Professor J.A.K. Tharin. So why I am remembering at this point of time Professor J.K. Tharin? Now while working with Professor Prakash Babu, many occasions I am remembering Professor J.K. Tharin, especially decision making, comprehension, analyzing situation, addressing various matters in a short span of time, understanding the whole, the university size, because the Pondicherry University is not small, it is very huge. This is the only university spreads its presence beyond its boundaries. So in that, heading and providing leadership is not that easy. In the process, I have been learning so much from great academic leaders, that may be J.K. Tharin or at present Professor Prakash Babu. So there is a reason for giving this background. When I was head of the department for 8 years, the department, maybe Asha madam can remember the days. First time, myself and Dr. Jitendra Mohan Mishra, we both went and connected department with industry. The gratitude is highest form of humanity. We must remember our past. With that, we have traveled till date with achieving so many milestones, that may be completing 10 years UGC SAP. This is the only department in the country to complete 2 terms, stage 1 and stage 2 UGC SAP. If my memory is correct, this is the only department first conducted international conference with 25 delegates, foreign delegates from 11 countries. This is the only department started as a best practices, first in the country, became a leader for the entire tourism fraternity in this country, that may be newsletter, magazine, starting alumni association at the department level, generating alumni fund, and having MOU with foreign universities, and sending students every year, at least 5 students to abroad, and so on. We have many things to tell about this great department. My dear student friends, you are in a platform where that gives you 100% promise. We believe a philosophy in the department with the concept of tourism family. We are here to support you. Do you know what for you are here? If you are clear the purpose of your stay for 2 years, then we are able to help you and support you to build the future. This is our core philosophy. With that, department has become a 5-star category department, not only in the campus, even across, especially for the tourism, education and research. Further, when I look back its development in a vertical manner, it has its own great journey. When we see the horizontally, now we have started, it is late. It is not only hospitality management, let us add as many as the programs to this, the field of service sector. My dear student friends, if you see the hospitality management, we are in a transition period. Miss Uma Maheshwari and Miss Asha madam both agree with me. We are in the transition period. No longer the visitors looking forward to stay in our hotels or resorts or guest houses within the 4 walls. The 4 walls room selling in the market, the days have gone. It's a time how you are going to create experience for your customer who are staying with you. Let me give one example before I conclude my talk. When I have to speak something on this occasion, I was just looking at internet, trying to find out what are the different academic and then various dimensions are there in Pondicherry. So as long as the hospitality management is concerned, and in the Pondicherry itself, you have a huge scope, my dear students, because if you look at the Pondicherry, and it is a ever-growing tourism destination. And as far as the need of accommodation is concerned, the rooms requirement is gradually increasing. Though there are many properties are adding newly, but still there is a demand. The demand, when you look at the customer segmentations, the point is very close to us in the Aruvel junction. One side we have a beach, the other side you can see there are so many, each and every building is with one either guest house or accommodation provider. Where in my search I found a small hotel by name Blissful Stay. Blissful Stay. This Blissful Stay is providing experience by selling their rooms. They have very less number of rooms. Every room is different. In the sense, if you look at the Japan country is known for calm. There is one room with a Japanese ambience, and the room reflects the calmness with a Japanese backdrop. There is one more room reflects Morocco, is known for a kind of warmth. The moment you stay in that hotel, you feel that you are in that environment, in that conditions. Then if you just move to the another room, there you will find the Greece where you have a different ambience. So each room is reflecting a culture, traditions, ambience, environment, and then whatnot. It depends on no end. It is all about how creative and innovative in providing a different experience for your customer by selling a room. With this, I wish all the best the future hospitality professionals. You will have a great life, and God bless you. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words. Next, I invite Professor Sampath Kumar Swain, a well-known academician, researcher, and a former head of this very department, to share his felicitation address.
So, very happy morning, one and all present here. The Honorable Vice Chancellor, a great scientist, Professor Prakash K. Babuji, the President of this function to felicitate and welcome the newly joined students, and Honorable Chief Guest, Senior General Manager of the International Group of Hotel Radisson, Madam Uma Maheshwari, and guest of honor and well-wisher of our department, very senior tourism bureaucrat of PTDC, Pondicherry Tourism Development Corporation, Madam Asa Gupta, and our guide and mentor and well-wisher, Pathfinder, the Dean, School of Management, presently Director, Culture and Cultural Relation in charge, Professor P. Natarajan, and my beloved head of the department, Professor CBPS. In fact, the coordinator of this great function, Dr. Siri Abraham, and Professor Sridharan sir, head of the Department of International Business, and our guest faculty, scholars, students, and staff from EMRC 100 present here. What a great moment for all of us that the students of hospitality management is being welcomed with the gracious presence of the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University, Pondicherry University, Central University. And this is, I must say, is a rare privilege and for the students who have joined the MBA Hospitality Management. And you are not being welcomed by only the presence of the Honorable Vice Chancellor, by the guest dignitaries on the dais who in the tourism and hospitality sector. At the same time, you are being welcomed by the more than 100 students of your senior and your contemporary to welcome you in this great hall. So tourism goes with the tradition of welcoming and taking care of you, inviting you, and giving you warmth, as Professor Venkatrao mentioned, and taking care of you. These are some of the best attributes of the hospitality. To me, a student of tourism, having studied tourism for the last more than 35 years, what I understand is the students of tourism needs two important A's, attitude and aptitudes. With these two words, they can conquer the whole world. And I must compliment you and congratulate you for having taken a very crucial decision at a time when the Honorable Prime Minister is giving a clarion call to make tourism, hospitality and other allied sector as the key contributor of the Viksit Bharat by 2047 and Atmanirbhar Bharat. So Atmanirbhar Bharat means India, how India can become an independent, self-reliant country that will lead the country to becoming the developed nation by 2047. And the contribution of tourism and hospitality to the GDP of the worldwide is almost 9%. And India is almost 6%. That means by 2047, the country, our India expects that the contribution of GDP from tourism and hospitality will be double digit. And how can it be possible? As all of you know, hospitality's key constituent is manpower, human resource. Because this is an industry or this is a sector which cannot be managed, run, led by robot or by completely AI or by machine. It can only be run, managed and provided service by the human touch, human emotion, human warmth. So therefore, I must admire and I must appreciate that you have taken a very courageous decision to get into this hospitality career, and at the same time, I must humbly submit that our Honorable Vice Chancellor has taken a very right decision at the right time, at the right place, and he is the right person who has taken the right decision to start the hospitality management in the time when India is going to have a 30 trillion economy by 2047. And this 30 trillion economy can only be possible with the contribution of tourism, hospitality and sector. Before I close, let me tell you, now the third largest constituents of expenditure of the individual expenditure is tourism, holiday. Because this is a sector, this is one of the interesting habits of the people, they keep spending. So now all of you know tourism is a sector which invites 100% foreign direct investment. Only to sector, 100% foreign direct investment, not aviation. So therefore hotels from all over the world, they have found India being an ideal and favorable destination climate ecosystem so that their investment and capital can be safeguarded, and they will not only make profit but they will add too much of assets and create unexpected employments. But what is the gap? The gap is employability. Because many of the students, though they are skilled and qualified, but they are not employable. There is a gap in the service. Hope we all together in our department will work hard, committedly, under the direction of the Honorable Vice Chancellor, to help you out to lead this hospitality sector and acquire the requisite and desirable skills so that you can outbeat other contemporary students of the other institutions in India and worldwide. So with this, I once again welcome you on my behalf and behalf of the department and behalf of the students. And you feel at home, and Atiti Deva Bhava, guest is God. Thank you very much.
We are now moving on to the most awaited moment of today's program. It's my privilege to introduce you a distinguished researcher and institution builder with expertise in brain and neurological diseases and postdoctoral experience from Japan and King's College London. Having served as a Pro-Vice Chancellor at the University of Hyderabad, he now leads Pondicherry University with a strong commitment to academic excellence. I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P. Prakash Babu, along with all the other dignitaries on the dais, to come forward and inaugurate our program, MBA in Hospitality Management, by lighting our traditional lamp.
Yeah, very good morning, all of you. So it gives me immense pleasure to be here on this August occasion to see all the eminent guests on the dais. My colleague, Professor Natarajan, today's chief guest, Ms. Uma Maheshwari, Senior General Manager, Radisson Resorts, Puducherry Bay. Guest of honor, Ms. Asha Gupta, Deputy General Manager, Puducherry Tourism Development and Corporation. Other colleagues, Professor CB, Head Department of Tourism. Professor Venkatrao, Senior colleague of the department, former head, and currently he is the Dean Students Welfare. Professor Sampath Kumar Swain, another senior colleague here, former head of the department. Professor Sherry Abraham, she is also one of the senior faculty in the department. My akanksha has been fulfilled. In this department. So when I came here and moved an idea that we should start, the department has taken it very seriously and completed the task. Madam, I congratulate the department. Though I have mooted an idea, but the department owned this one and they have taken the responsibility and completed the task within short span of 4 months. Similarly, I have started some other programs, but they have not yet taken. So this is the first launching pad for the students, those who have joined here with this. So this is let's not see this as merely another academic program. Hospitality management is not another academic program. It's an important step towards preparing the professionals who can lead the India fastest growing and most dynamic services sectors. Hospitality today extends far beyond the hotels. People may think that this is restricted to hotels, as my colleagues already indicated, but it encompasses the tourism, travel, events, wellness, food services, heritage, luxury experiences, cruise tourism, and digital hospitality. There are so many enormous number of opportunities on the places. So why the hospitality management matters today actually? Say, India possesses an extraordinary combination of culture, heritage, spirituality, biodiversity, cuisine, and also the diverse experience of the tourism. The growth of the domestic and international tourism is creating enormous opportunities for the skilled professionals. The hospitality industry is also major employment generator, particularly for the young people. The sector requires professionals who combines the managerial competence with communication, creativity, cultural sensitivity, and the technical skills. So what is important in the Puducherry? Whenever I visit some of the places, when I see the people, when I see some of the universities having some departments, I always felt that why can't Pondicherry University have such a kind of department? When I visited the French embassy in Delhi, they made some program where Professor Natarajan indicated that some big corporate universities, they have started. They have come as a hospitality managers in the embassy, and they started catering, receiving the guests and all. So people like in all your suits and all. Then when I checked with them which university you are, they said some corporate university, which I don't want to mention it. But this university has its own unique features. Somebody starting a tourism department and hospitality management in different places different, and Puducherry is different. Professor Venkatrao rightly pointed out, he has given a beautiful example as a good teacher, right? I really imagined I wanted to see that hotel, which is here. Okay, so he has hotel, he has rooms. Instead of making a bed or good toilet and all, he has taken some kind of initiative, what can be done differently. If someone is doing this, and see why, answer the question whenever you go to any interview, right? Normally I ask this question, why should I give a job to you, tell me? Why I should give this job to you? Justify yourself. Why can't there are 10 people will come, only one job is there. I'll put a question mark to you that why you should get this job or why I should give you this job. If you can answer before going to any interview, you will be a successful person. That hotel person, he thought that, okay, everyone has a hotel, I also have a hotel, but why the customers should choose my hotel? So think differently. So hospitality management, it requires the, Professor Sampath Kumar, he said attitude. It's a wonderful thing that is actually. That is very essential. So hospitality management requires the lot of patience. Patience plays an important role. So when the customers approaches you in any form, so they should feel homely. When your patience actually, that kills their ego. When you have a patient, the person, the customer, that fellow's ego will be killed actually. So you should never lose the patience. Now the Puducherry University is uniquely positioned here. This offers the program because Puducherry itself is an important place for the tourism and also cultural destination. The region attracts the visitors because of it has a very rich in beaches. So that is the greatness of this Puducherry. And it has the French heritage. So last time we have organized one conference. So if not secret, I can tell you that's the anthropology conference in the CCC. Hall is completely full. It's a national and international conference. Then one of the presidents of that conference said, Normally, we get 150 candidates every year for annual meeting. Now we got 300 people because this is a Pondicherry. So that matters a lot. So now we are also organizing one conference. Everybody wants to come. So now we are worrying that how to place them for these as speakers. And also, believe me, everybody wants to come with families. So that indicates, that reflects the how Pondicherry, how it is placed in this, and where the tourism and the hospitality management, how important this is. And apart from this, we have the spiritual institutions here. You can see the Aurobindo and Auroville. These are the places, nobody can replicate that. Even Delhi cannot replicate that. People from Delhi should come here. Or people from Bombay should come here. People from Hyderabad should come here. And this is the destination for the peace, spirituality. So therefore, this is another place. And also, it has a very beautiful cuisine here, Pondicherry, right? We'll get a healthy food here. So recently, one person has come from the Delhi, IIT Delhi, one faculty. I attached to them, of course, the food and nutrition department. She's working on a food supplements of the cereals and all. She's working on the where she can get the good crop. All the crops in the country have been hybridized. But in the Puducherry, you'll get the native food supplements. So these cereals and all, you'll get the native and also very pure foods here. So when anybody spends time, this is what I keep telling to the people. If you come to Pondicherry University and work here, they'll ask what you will give. I said, I will give another 5 years of your life. Okay? So that is the beautiful place that Puducherry is. And this union territory has a significant floating population of the tourists. And it's called as the weekend visitors. If you see the local people, Saturday and Sunday, it's very hectic to go to the town. So many floating population will be there. And this is therefore, Puducherry is a living laboratory for all of you. You don't have to go anywhere. So this is the place where you can also experience. This is what the Honorable Lieutenant Governor, he has been promoting. Whenever he comes, he says that, let your students visit, make some kind of stalls at the French colonies where many tourists will come and sell something. It's not the question of selling, it's not loss and profit. To understand the population, to understand the tourists, so what they are under. So that is your laboratory actually. Your laboratory should start from the roadside. So where the visitors normally they come. So it's a kind of, once you expose to the people, then only you will know. It's kind of, you cannot imagine certain things. Because this is what we say as a biologist, when a drug is given to the person, so we cannot imagine what happens. It treats the disease, but it also gives a lot of side effects. So we do not know. So that's why once you go to the people, when you talk to the people, every individual is different, right? So you will get a very great exposure in the Puducherry. So students can therefore learn not only from the classrooms, but also from the real hospitality ecosystem in the Puducherry. That's how this is completely different. Having this tourism and hospitality management in Puducherry is different from any other place in the country. If anybody asks why you have joined here, you tell them, these are the reasons. Okay? So now, so how the MBA should help the people. So this program, it teaches you leadership and also the managerial skills. Both you can have this one. And you'll have the customer experience and also service excellence. So you'll have the experience of the customer and also you can serve them better. You can tell them what other things can be done. And also you can understand the financial and the revenue management, digital marketing, social media communication, entrepreneurship and the innovation. Entrepreneurship and innovation you will learn. So that's what Professor Venkatrao indicated. So if you go to that road, there are some of your old students, alumni, they have hotels here. They have started hotels here. So maybe they can come and interact with you sometime. They have the hotels. Whenever I go and say that, they will say that, sir, I am a student of Pondicherry University. So see, that means you are not employment seekers. You are employment creators, actually. You will become finally employment creators. So you'll have the event and also destination management, sustainable and also the responsible tourism. This is what actually the government is promoting. A tourist should be a responsible tourist. So we have to make them to understand, let them see. All of us, that when they say that the weekend tourism in the Pondicherry, let them not destroy the environment and go. We have to tell them. So whenever you go to foreign, if you throw something, immediately they will catch you and they will fine you. But we are tolerant in that. So we can also educate the tourist people that don't throw here and there. So these are the places. So we can also make them as a responsibility of the tourism and intellectual communication and also the foreign language skills. So you are young people, you can learn a lot of languages. I think you are from different places. You learn wherever you go, you learn that language. So students up to some age, your brain is very active and you can learn the languages. I cannot learn, but you can learn languages. So wherever you go, don't neglect that one. So actually there was in WhatsApp circles, then one boy, he's selling some items at the Jantar Mantar in Delhi and also India Gate. That fellow is fluently speaking Japanese, French, English, all the languages. So how he learned? So he started speaking with the customers. His customers are the foreigners. So he started speaking. So therefore, see, hospitality management people, you should be in a position to speak in the native language. So that is another important. So language connects people, wherever it is. So if somebody comes from Japan, if you start speaking in Japan, they don't leave you. So their trust building is there only with the native speakers or native language. So that means you should also learn. And most importantly, students should develop the empathy and also ability to understand the needs of the every guest. Every guest can be from the hospital, guest can be from tourism, guest come from any event management and all. So when you talk to them, understand them, so they will respect you actually. And also the technology is also there importantly. So the hospitality is undergoing a rapid transformation because of the artificial intelligence, data analytics, automation, digital booking, platforms, and also the smart tourism. So AI can make it as a personalized for the guest experience. You can predict the guest requirements by using the AI. So that also you can use it. And also the optimizing the pricing and also improve the operational efficiency. So you have to optimize the price. Price is also, so anybody in our conditions, in Indian conditions, they will compare with the price of the hotels. Price, they will see that. Then they see the facilities. These are the two important things. So they're all competitive markets for you. And also, but technology cannot replace the human touch. Finally, nobody can transform it. So it's only human being is the one you can make them. So it's the heart of the hospitality is the human touch. Therefore, the future professional must combine the technology with empathy, efficiency with warmth, and innovation with a human values. So the strong industry also requires, so now the people sitting on the dais are the two giants of the place in Pondicherry. One is Madam is working for this very big important hotels here. If we can visit that hotels, maybe sometime Madam will permit our students to come to there. It's a resort hotel. It's a very uniquely placed in position and many visitors are there. And also other madam is from the government, so both are there for you. So you say you can have this in the Pondicherry, you have the facility to visit the leading hotels and the resorts. So resorts are completely different from the resorts in the elsewhere in the country. And also you have the airlines and cruise important, and also travel and tourism organizations, event management companies, heritage and cultural institutions, and also the startups, travel, the technology and hospitality. So internship between the industry projects, guest lectures, field visits, and also the live project should be they will be part and parcel of the, as Professor CB is indicating, they're all already made syllabus to such that you will have the industry ready from day one onwards. So that's what our planning is. So you have the internship and also use the local opportunities and try to make the job opportunities for the people, and you also have to innovate the business opportunities. And this is also one of the important items for in the government also. The NEP always promotes the spirit of particularly the multidisciplinary education, skill-oriented education, job-oriented education. This is part of the NEP, and with which the Vikshit Bharat 2047 can be realized by using such a kind of programs. So the Indian hospitality with the global standards, so this is what we took. So standards also, we should also compete with the globally, because Puducherry is, even the international people also, they keep coming here because of the French links here. And also other foreigners also will come. So it's a kind of opportunity for you to learn not only the native or Indian guests, but also the foreign ones. So I would like to emphasize on people serving the people. This is a hospitality management is nothing but a people serving the people. And also your degree will give you the knowledge, but attitude will determine your success. So attitude will determine your success, and also your curious, courteousness, adaptability, and also willing to learn continuously. This is the important thing. So young people, that you should be willing to learn. Even at any age, you should learn. Learning is not end. Learning is a lifelong process. Remember that the excellence in hospitality is often found in the smallest details, not bigger things. Small details also you should be in a position to make it. So I hope this program will be a center of excellence for the hospitality education, not only in the Puducherry, but across the country. I'm also telling Dr. Sibi that we are going to see, as new student you may not be knowing, we have several campuses in the country, several campuses. We have one in Tamil Nadu, one in Kerala, one in Andhra Pradesh, and also we have in Andaman Nicobar and also in the Lakshadweeps. So we are going to replicate the same order. You are the beginners actually. You are the initial batch. You should have the pride that you are the first batch of the students of this tourism department, tourism and hospitality management in the university, Pondicherry University. So we would like to replicate the same thing in other places also. So I congratulate the faculty, especially the head and also other senior faculty sitting here, and all the faculty members of this tourism department and also the guest faculty, they are also contributing. You have been doing a wonderful job. I want this one to take lead into the next levels and also project it as we should see in a few years we should get a recognition that when this should become a destination for the people, those who are looking for the tourism and hospitality management in the Pondicherry University. So may this program become a gateway to careers, entrepreneurship, and also global opportunities for the young graduates. So with this, I once again congratulate the department, and I declare that this is a unique opportunity for me to be with you on this great presentation. Thank you all.
Now, as a token of our gratitude and respect, we would like to present mementos by the department to our distinguished guests. I now invite Professor P. Natarajan, Dean, School of Management, Pondicherry University, to honor Professor P. Prakash Babu, a respected Vice Chancellor of Pondicherry University. Hospitality management, as its core, thrives on the strength of the people who lead it. It is now our honor to welcome a chief guest whose career reflects that excellence. Ms. Uma Maheshwari M., Senior General Manager, Radisson Resort, Pondicherry Bay by GRT Hotels. With close to 3 decades of hands-on leadership across some of the country's finest hotel and resort brands. She brings rich expertise in resort operations and guest experience. Reaffirming the strong bond between our department and the industry, we prepare our students to enter. Ma'am, we respectfully invite you to address the gathering.
Happy morning to all. Happy morning to all the distinguished people on the dais and off the dais. Sir, thank you for the privilege of sharing the dais with the Honorable Vice Chancellor. It's a great honor for me and to call Before going to the subject, I think so. It's always good and bad. You're one guest before the speaker, because all of them covered all the points which has to be spoken. So your work is made less simple, or you don't have words to talk about it. So it's I'm in previous. I know Asha ma'am how she talks. She talks from the heart. So it will be better than what I'm going to talk. So the thing is, standing in front of all the dignitaries who have been in a studious things, since your hotel management, we go on a very personal aspect of management science. I always have a great respect for the teachers and a teaching profession. So it is not an easy thing before going to it. It's a very toughest. I was a lecturer in a hotel management college. So I know what is the difficulty to teach for the people, how sacrificial life you have to live to teach the people, students who are existing. So it's a very tough job. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you to everyone. Thank you. So before going to things, all we spoke about is the hotel management, tourism, hospitality and other things. There are a lot of subject and departments in the university. As you said, when Narajan sir were talking about, you're going to excel in the university, that you people have to see you as your mentor and the excellence of your work performance. So after that, whoever spoke, beautiful speech by everyone. So before going to it, I just wanted to ask one simple question to start with. So to be in this subject, in the tourism and hospitality, you should be always curious to understand. Your tentacle should be open enough to find how different you are from others. Okay, your biochemistry, your doctorate or others can teach you the skills. The management skill has to be within you, that has to be polished by the college. As you said, you call it as attitude. That is the first and foremost things which you require to be in a management skill. The attitude, you know what is attitude. When you enter the hall, you would have seen a lot of things about the attitude, all your abilities and other things. Attitude, some things like you want a patience to be around, you have to listen before talking. When you're going to interact with the people, you have to listen, be a good listener lifelong. If you don't listen, you can't communicate. Until otherwise you communicate, you cannot grow. Tell me, anybody who does not communicate cannot grow up. Communication, I'm not talking about the aspect of the English or the pronunciation or the vocabulary. It is not that. How confident you are in your subject or how confident in your whatever you're going to speak about, that is called the communication. Please do learn. That is the basic requirement for entering into any field wherever you are in. As you said, you already blessed. People who are sitting here, people are outside, may not have an opportunity to be in this forum due to certain reasons of financial, or the family, or anything. You got an opportunity to study a hotel MBA for this. Make it useful, and moreover, you are a first batch who's going to study, so you're going to mark it for the rest of the students which are going to come across the next years. When he was talking, I remember my first day of my college, and to be honest and honored by things, I was first batch of BSc degree students. Ma'am, you remember we had only diplomas in hotel management. University, first Madras University, they started the degree. That was a first degree. I am a first batch of degree BSc Hotel Catering Management. So I am a privileged alumni of the first batch of the Madras University. When I joined in the college, I never knew what is the strength of the first batch. After years going across, whenever I introduce myself to somebody, I say, I'm a BSc Hotel Catering Management, first batch of the Madras University. So it is a great honor and a pride to talk about when you grow off when you're here in your career aspects. So please do carry, it's a greater responsibility you have joined today. You are going to mark the path for somebody who's going to come next to you. See, there's a lot of hotel management college who is passing out across, they go on a basic entry level, but your level should not be a basic entry level. You should join as a managerial capacity or executive capacity to the college. So for that, what do you require? College may teach you curriculum aspects where you'll be excelling, you're marking your subject matters, you are going to get your marks come. But provided when you don't take your steps for developing your communication or your ability or your attitude or an empathy, this all not take you to anywhere. Even your curriculum activities are going to be good and better. So please develop that. Please listen before talking. Be empathy. Empathy is the foremost. That is not a big word. Maybe a terminology is used is there. The basic things, how courteous you have to be, how caring you have to be, a family value taught to you by your parents and your siblings, or your values by your schools or college or any superior around you. Please do follow that. That is a more foremost to be in hospitality. Not only hospitality industry. You are not going to just pass out and go to the hotel or anything. You can be entrepreneur. You can go to IT industry. You can go to the best management of the school. You can be event management. You can create many things. So foremost, whatever it is, the skill can be developed, can be studied. The attitude, what you are carrying, how different you are going to be in your career will decide your future. So when everybody spoke about all things, how you have to communicate, develop your communication. So you are blessed. You are already in a university where a different state people are studying together. There's going to be different language around you, among you. Your friend might be from Andhra Pradesh, or from Kerala, from other state like Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, somewhere. Many people would have come and studied. Please develop a communication, learn an extra language which is very essential for you to break the career, to communicate to others. Please start. May not be very perfect. 1 or 2 words in a day or practicing it across will be okay. Please make sure that when you are passing out of MBA, when you take a degree, when you go out, you should carry that in a pride. How a pride comes, you have to start developing yourself. Invest your time on your developments. Mark yourself in a form. People see you, they should remember you for what you are. Be distinguished, what you are going to be different. The dress, what we do, how we carry, how we talk, how you treat people. People have to be different from others. Otherwise, it's very difficult to come into the life. As soon as when I came in, I interacted. Somebody served me a coffee, and the other person was doing a program comparing how people are selected. The HODs would have selected how good are they in communication, how good are their attitude. So they were very different, right? That they were different from others, a common person, a 40, 50, 60 students. Some are very different. How we identify. So you have to create your identity by your attitude, by your outcome, about your grooming, everything. Please put a focus. You have to be different from others. When it's because you're going to head a people, there are going to be a set of people going to work under you. When they look at you, they should have the respect and regards. So please create that one. So my humble request is that you have to sacrifice your needs, your wants, your things to be a professional, right? So your college will teach you everything. Please start working on, and moreover, please, once again, I tell you, the first year student is going to carry a greater responsibility on his shoulder, that you are going to define this course for future. So please pass out. As I said, I am a part of hotelier. I am from Radisson background. I belong to GRT Hotels and Resorts. 25 hotels are around. There are other 4 hotels coming. We recruit every year passing out students from each college. Once you finish, you please come across. I think so team can get in touch with us, you can come visit our hotel. Not only to this Pondicherry, if you are going across Tamil Nadu, Kerala, anywhere you are going across, please do take a help of them. We will show you how the hotel. We can call the expertise and ask you to talk. How are they different? How they came into this level? What the difference was there? So nothing comes on a platter. There is no replacement for hard work. Today I remember when I passed out of college, I was not able to communicate well in a better way. I was afraid on hospitality. Today I don't think that I carry any of that. All my negative, I've changed myself into a positive way. It is difficult, but it is possible. It's nothing in this world is impossible. You put an effort and you're consistent in that, definitely you're going to win the race. Please, thank you so much. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your valuable industry perspectives with us. It will certainly guide as we begin our journey in hospitality management. It gives us great pleasure to introduce our guest of honor, a strong pillar of the Pondicherry Tourism Development Corporation, Ms. Asha Gupta, Deputy General Manager, PTDC. She brings over 3 decades of dedicated service to tourism and hospitality industry. I now respectfully invite ma'am to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning, everybody. Can we have a louder one, please? You're all students who are going to say good morning all our lives. Whenever you see a guest, you're going to say Vanakkam, Namaste, good morning. This is what our lives are going to be all about in industry, in the tourism and hospitality. So, good morning, my friends. Good morning. That's better. It's such a pleasure and such a privilege to be on this dais with the Honorable Vice Chancellor and all the luminaries of the tourism industry. I was just talking and to my colleagues there and also hearing whatever was being spoken. You're very fortunate that you have this legacy of this Department of Management Studies, Tourism Studies. You have professors like Professor Venkat Rao, who is a repository of, tourism knowledge in Pondicherry and possibly in the academia of Indian tourism industry, because I think our department are the primary departments which started off and now evolving. And you have a rich legacy, and we have such a dynamic dais presence here today, because I think in March, sir, we had come. In March, we had met here for Akansha, and in 4 months, a course has actualized, a course which is evolving, which is a need of the hour. You can just do a random, a random academic course, but to devise a new program, to devise a new curriculum, get approvals, it's not easy. And in 4 months, to see that happen, and have students admitted into a course which is much a need of the hour. I must congratulate the leadership, and we should have a round of applause for the audience, for the people on the dais for making this happen and to welcome these students here today. Thank you. Today, every time we come to this dais, we see something new evolving, something innovative happening. Just now, Professor Natarajan sir said that we are going to have this embedded apprenticeship program. And maybe this is the first department which is going to have it. It's so important because academics today can be online, today it can be from your teachers. But what you learn on site is your hand skills. It's your skill. And that is so important. So this embedded apprenticeship program, it's been discussed today, and I'm sure that this new batch will be taking it ahead. There's been so much said about tourism, and we have students of tourism who have already heard this in academics, so I'm not really going to go into that, and we'll come back and meet the new batch for more specific reasons. But I would really say that whatever happens, right from the hotel which Professor Rao described, today it's the need of experiences. Experiential tourism is the future. Experiential hospitality is the future. You can have, the same thing. Today everything can be replicated. But what is it that you bring? Your aptitude, your attitude, your customization. That is what is going to make you different from the others. As Honorable VC Sir said, when you go for an interview, there'll be 50 people. What do you bring to the interview? What is your USP? So I request everybody, I tell everybody, you need to have a USP. Why should I take A over B? B may be good for something else. So I request each one of you to develop your own USP. Only then you will be unique, you will be, having a space. The industry is also very competitive, very competitive. So unless you have your own niche expertise, it will be very difficult for you to go towards excellence. So I request, yes, you need to learn foreign languages, Indian languages. You also need to keep yourself open. As you keep doing hospitality management, you will come to know what is your field of interest. Is it events? Is it cuisine? Is it Is it accommodation? Is it revenue management? Or is it doing technology? There are so many apps which are helping us today. You will know your own calling. And when you know that, be an expert in that. It is excellence which will be required. Mediocre, anybody can be mediocre. But when you're coming from this kind of a background and you have the Pondicherry University here, and as everybody said, and being from the tourism sector myself, Pondicherry is a living classroom. You have a wide range of cuisine, you have narratives, you have tourism, you have heritage tourism, you have the best accommodations, you have boutique stays. We in government have a homestay policy now where even homestays are being recognized and regularized, because homestays are providing the niche accommodation. Each homestay is different from the other. So it comes back to the same thing, you need to have a USP. And I would also request, keep yourself updated with the Government of India, like Government of Tourism websites. There's so much happening. You need to be updated with the government websites because you can't be in silos. We are governed by a law, we are governed by regulations. Be aware of the latest regulations. We have a water sports policy. So maybe you want to start houseboats, you want to do boating, you want to create some sailing experiences which have come across. So all these are regulations and everything is online today. The Government of India has realized the enormous potential of tourism as an industry, and so there are a lot of schemes coming. There are a lot of internships where you should even take up with Government of India, Ministry of Tourism. Just keep yourself updated. Put your notification on for the Ministry of Tourism and other allied websites, Incredible India and others, because you will constantly find yourself having some updates from there where you can align yourself or you can bring to the notice of your department and stay connected. It is not just for being a part of the government, but to know what the government is doing. Government has various schemes like Dekho Mera Bharat, Ek Bharat, Shresh Bharat, Vikshit Bharat. So all these have various opportunities for you to join them or participate or benefit from them. So I would suggest stay connected, of course, to your other websites, but do connect to the government websites. They are very informative, very interactive, and the government has a lot of things to offer to young professionals. I see all of you here not just don't do this course just for employment. Yes, we all need our salaries. We need the money to live life. All of us, if you say, no, I'm not looking. Yeah, we need. It is essential. But don't look at just employment. See yourself as innovators. See yourself as entrepreneurs, as foodpreneurs, at cultural people who are promoting culture. We have a beautiful Auradhan Art Gallery where we have international artists who come and perform. And it's open for free. So connect yourself to that website, go and see those artists. Cultural tourism is another big thing, spiritual tourism. The opportunities are enormous. You have something like sleep tourism today. So it is how you create your market and how you create your USP. I see everybody here not just getting employment. I hope Uma gets a lot of our students employment, and I will be grateful for that. But we also look at people who can dream, who have a vision, to, become employers yourself. So I'm not going to go on talking. Tourism is my profession, it's my passion, so I could just go on. But to the students here, I want to say that you're the first batch and today marks the beginning of an exciting journey. Use these 2 years merely not to earn marks and certificates, but explore, experiment and engage with the industry. Saturday, Sunday, you go out for dinner, you go for a movie. Okay, find out how movie promotions take place. That is events. MICE is such an important factor, integral part of hospitality today. Wherever you keep your tentacles open, be receiving, because it's evolving. Every minute is dynamic. So you need to be adaptive and receptive. If you become redundant, then it's going to be very difficult. So I would suggest visit destinations, understand travelers, learn from communities, hoteliers and entrepreneurs. Take your apprenticeships seriously, because that is what will, give you a gap into, a view into your industry, which you're going to be. Like I tell interns who come with us, when you're interning, you just give a LinkedIn request to the chief secretary, he will accept it because you're an intern with the government corporation. Develop your network. Wherever you're interning, develop your LinkedIn profile. Nobody is going to ask for resumes anymore. So see your LinkedIn profile, see your networking circle. You are what your network is. And your net worth is what your network is. So please you can have so many other friend circles and all that, but get endorsements, get recommendations, keep your LinkedIn profile vibrant, dynamic, be proud of your profession. Today itself I'm the first batch who's joined this, and this is what I'm going to do. Connect with people in the industry. Every person is willing to mentor. This industry is all about experiences, people who want to create memories, who are happy to teach, happy to learn. Any mentor in this industry will be happy to connect with you and guide you. I don't think anybody in the industry will want to, no, I don't have time for this, because all of us have been mentored. So it's just like passing the baton on. So keep yourself alive and keep yourself dynamic to what's happening. I hope Pondicherry University and Puducherry's tourism and hospitality industry will work closely together, giving these students meaningful exposure to world-class tourism and destination management. Now, we have Pondicherry on Saturday, Sundays. We can't go outside, as Honorable Vice Chancellor said. So now at Pondi Tourism, we are trying to say a new slogan saying, week-long weekends. So we want to encourage people come on the weekdays so that it removes the rush from the weekends. So you should promote conferences and other things on a weekday so that the rush moves away from the weekend. And now Pondicherry is so popular, as Sir said, people come here for the conference and the families come here to do the sightseeing. Good, no? So every conference you book, you don't only book rooms, you also book tours, you also book cultural experiences. Culinary experiences. So take every bit and create it as a narrative, as an experience. I congratulate the Pondicherry University and the Department of Tourism Studies on launching this program. To every student beginning this journey today, I wish you the courage to dream, the discipline to learn, and the confidence to lead, innovate, and be an entrepreneur if it is so. May you not just become successful hospitality professionals, but brand ambassadors of incredible India. Thank you. Vanakkam.
Thank you, ma'am, for your insights and continued support to our department. As we near the conclusion of today's proceedings, I invite Dr. Sherry Abraham, Associate Professor, Department of Tourism Studies, who has close to 3 decades of experience in hospitality education and event management, to deliver the oath of thanks.
Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P. Prakash Babu sir, our esteemed Dean and Professor P. Natarajan, our distinguished guest of honor, Ms. Asha Gupta, our chief guest, Madam Uma Maheshwari, respected faculty members, our Professor Y. Venkatrao sir, our Dean Students Welfare, Professor Sampath Kumar Swain, our former heads, our students, our invited guest, Professor Arul, who is here, and Professor Shrijin, who was here and who left, Professor Bhanumati, and all of you who have come here to make this day memorable. A warm welcome to all of you. It is my privilege and honor to propose this oath of thanks on this very significant occasion. The inauguration of MBA Hospitality Management Program in the Department of Tourism Studies, School of Management in Pondicherry University is a milestone today. There's a beautiful verse in the Bible which is in Ecclesiastic 3:2, which says, there is a time to plant, there is a time to harvest. There is a time to sow, there's a time to harvest. Today I believe it's truly a time to sow. This program which is launched, the MBA Hospitality Management Program, is a seed that has been sown after long-awaited vision and aspiration. It's a humble beginning, but we believe that this small beginning will grow into something that will create a lasting impact, not only for our university and our students, but for the hospitality industry across the country and globally. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Prakash Babu. Sir, during our annual day, especially our annually program of Industry Institute Interface Akansha, when you said it was the day which was marked. We'll never forget that day, sir. But actually you had this vision much before you announced on the stage, because you had asked for a proposal and our dean had come and asked for the proposal. And this was already deep in you that you wanted to start. We thank you for that, sir. Before this also, I think a few years back also we had given proposals, but those dreams never came true. But this time when it came from you, we had all the confidence that the proposal which we were giving is going to be sold. And today you have sown it, sir. Thank you so much for that. Your vision has given us direction, and your constant encouragement gave us a confidence to move forward. So today, as we sow this great hope, we look forward to a time when we will reap a rich harvest of talented, competent, compassionate hospitality professionals. Professionals who will serve the industry, lead the organization, and contribute to the growing global demand for skilled hospitality manpower. Your vision and support has given this humble beginning a strength and confidence to move forward. On behalf of the Department of Tourism Studies, I express our heartfelt gratitude to you again, sir, because this is a day which, when I joined here in 2010, MBA hospitality was never there, but always I wished, because industry is lacking in management. The industry had manpower from so many hospitality management institutions, which was for the core areas in the skilled area. But for management in hospitality, there was a deep lacuna. So this program will take care of that, where our students can go into managerial positions soon after they complete the MBA program. Thank you for understanding this vacuum and gap, sir. I also extend our sincere thanks to Professor P. Natarajan, sir, our Director for Cultural and Cultural Relations. Sir, you have been always approachable. We never have feared to come into a dean office because you are waiting for opportunity to support us and make our dreams come true. Thank you so much, sir, for making us feel very comfortable and giving every bit of support. Thank you for allotting the space which you have given for this program in the physical education. But I know that soon you will give us a building too, and soon you will give us permanent faculty too. We look forward for those also, sir. Thank you so much. We are deeply grateful to our chief guest, Madam Uma Maheshwari, a senior manager, general manager from Radisson Resort, Pondicherry Bay, for gracing this occasion and sharing her valuable industry experience and insights. When me and Asha are from IHM Chennai, the same batch, those were the times we have never seen women general managers. Very rare. We have never heard also. Wherever we go, it'll be only men. And when I knew she's a senior general manager, I really felt proud and happy. Thank you very much for gracing this occasion. And you showed the way that anyone with ability can move forward to management careers and achieve great heights. And this is a proof that our students can see that you too can go in soon. Maybe give yourself 5 years' time. Slowly you will come up the ladder. And finally, to our students, you are the most important part of this new journey. You are the first generation to walk through the doors of this program. Learn with curiosity, like what Uma ma'am said, work with discipline, serve with humility, and lead with integrity. The hospitality industry needs not only skilled professionals, but also who understand the true meaning of service, dignity, empathy, and excellence. Today, we have sown the seeds. Tomorrow, we will nurture it. And in the years to come, we will watch it grow. And one day, we will proudly reap the harvest of exceptional hospitality professionals who will carry the name and values of Pondicherry University across India and the world. With faith and commitment and collective effort, I am confident that this program will grow from this humble beginning into a center of excellence of hospitality education and talent development. Once again, I thank each and every one of you for being part of this historic and memorable occasion. May this new program be blessed with great students, inspiring teachers, strong industry partnership, and generations of successful hospitality professionals. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.